All right, guys. Welcome back. Um, Today we are going to dive into compounds. So last time we talked about the atom and the elements and start to build their connection with with chemical stuff. And the next step of the atom is the collection of the atoms, the bondage of the atoms become the compound and the molecule. And today we are going to look into those compound and the molecules. In the natural world, compound and a molecule can be classified into two major groups. One is called inorganic compound. The other one is called organic compound. Inorganic compound are important substance that's important for life, but it's not the one to build the life. You can see right here we have an example, water, very common. Um, Water is the major substance in human body, but you can also see water around the world. And water doesn't build life, but life depends on water. H2O. You see H2O, you don't see carbon. Why is organic? Organic involve carbon. Um, where is that? Yes, right here. An inorganic substance that does not contain both carbon and hydrogen. Yes, so that's what I'm looking for. I was looking for. So you have to both carbon and hydrogen. And this one doesn't have C. C is carbon and C. Let me show you here. Carbon, where's carbon? Earlier element here. That's carbon right here, carbon C. Right here, carbon C. So carbon is the essential one. You have to have carbon. Yeah, and all our organic compound. Well, why is that? Yeah, because when we look at those organic compounds, they all have C. It just maybe we can use or the world or the nature can use something different, but it all have C. There is another important feature of organic compound, but just for now, look at if there's C and H, it will be organic compound. Otherwise, it's not. And even it has, it probably it's possible it's not, but you have to have it. Yep. So H2O is an example. It's water. It's an inorganic compound. It's very important. You wash your hand, you need water. You mix your, uh, mm, make your coffee, you need water. You drinking need water. Cellular process, our whole body basically all live in the water. Cells are all living in the water. Yeah. Lubricate, cushion, heat sink. It can absorb heat. Solvent dissolve so many different kind of water soluble stuff, meaning that those substance or ions can be dissolved in water and then they flow. Your blood has water, right? NaCl salt is also very important. Um, Human need water. You need to be able to drink water. Otherwise, you will die. You need to get salt. Otherwise, you will also die. Yeah, salt is essential because salt, this NaCl, this is not um, covalent bond. This is ionic bond. So when they put into water, NaCl separate, forming Na plus and Cl minus. So those become the positive charge ion and the negative charge ion. Na is positive charge, Cl is negative charge. And so they are essential electrolyte and our nerve transduct electric signal, they will need Na plus. Yeah. And those electric signal also can be found in for muscle to work. And so you can get electric signal from your nerve. Um, and also electric signal from the muscle contraction, relaxation, and the fluid balance. When there is electrode in the body, um, it control the concentration of your fluid, your blood, your saliva fluid concentration. Yeah, so that's all very important. And then the next thing also involved in the inorganic is the acids and the bases. And so those control the how acidic your body fluid. Our body cannot be too acidic. In some organ, the fluid can be very acidic, such as stomach fluid, stomach juice. We call it stomach juice in your stomach. That's very acidic. But majority of some fluid can be acidic too. Like urine can be a bit acidic, not as acidic as stomach, but it can be acidic. Yeah. So, but other than that, it's neutral. It's more or less, and the correct pH is very important, so you don't get burned, right? Too acidic can burn you. So this chemical can is very highly reactive. Um, and the base too. So we need some base to neutralize acidic. Our body has several compound, very important to keep our body fluid neutral. And the most enzymes function, what's the enzyme function? Enzyme function is to facilitate chemical reaction. And the most enzymes function depends on the level of acidity in their environment. So you cannot make your body too acidic, otherwise a lot of enzyme won't work, and you will be sick. So yeah, so that's that. So here you need to know that all these are inorganic. Like if I quiz question, like which one is inorganic, which one is organic compound, you should know. All right, and their major function. We just gradually building you the knowledge so you understand human body, and then it's a building block. It's a beginning. Yeah. So here is acidic example. If you put acid, what you found is that those acid gonna produce a lot of hydrogen ion. Hydrogen donates, basically has one electron, and that electron just give away uh, to the fluid. This is flow away, and then hydrogen become positive charge because it lose one electron. Electron is a negative charge. Um, and the as for the base, it gonna produce OH negative ion. Uh, OH negative is called hydroxide. So let me just write it here. Hydroxide ion. So let me just type it here. See if I can do it here. Maybe I can do it here, huh? All right, that's that. Let me just open this one and okay, drop hydroxide. All right, I hope you can see that hydroxide. Yeah. So OH hydroxide. H is hydrogen. This one is easy. Hydrogen, you already know hydrogen right here. Hydrogen ion. hydroxide, hydrogen, oxide, oxygen. Oh, I'm recording it, right? I hope. Okay. Yeah, just double check. All right, so that's acidic. So you're gonna make more hydrogen or less hydrogen because if you add hydrogen ion to it, hydrogen ion mixed with OH, right? So here, if you have, just put here, if you add H, oops, if you add, let me see that. Let me see, I can use tool here. I suppose I can do that. So say if you add, all right, in here, if you add hydrogen to it, hydrogen mixed with hydroxide. Oops, you're gonna produce, man, my hand is shaking. H, these two H bind together, and O. Yeah, you neutralize it. You can neutralize, you can neutralize OH sorry, OH minus plus add with hydrogen ion. You neutralize each other, you neutralize it to form water. So you can adjust the acidic level. And we use the hydrogen ion concentration as the way um, to determine how acidic the fluid it is. So the more acidic, we we call it low pH. Low pH. And the higher acidic, what am I doing? Higher acidic, more acidic, low pH. Lower acidic is high pH. Yeah. So yeah, the words. So here you can see that acidic, more acid is low pH. pH is very low, 0, very low. And then neutral is 7. So basically you have 0 to 7. That's from the low acidic, a lot of hydrogen ion toward the base from 8 to 14 pH. That's base, meaning that is low acidic, that has low pH, low hydrogen ion. Yeah. So here's some example. You probably know that already. Our human body has a sorry, it's a neutral fluid. It's about pH 7.4. It's a little bit base, right? It's not just 7, it's 7.4, so it's a little bit base. Yeah. And then some other fluid like urine is acidic, a little bit acidic. Saliva, a little bit acidic. Yeah, so your saliva acidic, it helps us to kill bacteria. Urine is because we want to get rid of those acid and to keep our body neutral. Our body tend to produce acid. Why? Because our body produce CO2, and the CO2 mixing CO2 in the fluid is acidic. One example is 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 where is here soda, right? Soda basically is CO2 mixed with water, and that is acidic. You can see that acidic level 3. So our body, if you don't breathe out CO2, even if you have the CO2, produce CO2, it's very acidic. So we need to pee out those acidic into the urine. Yeah. So just keep in mind that those acid stuff is very highly active reagent, and so they it's not good for your body in a way. It's not told we need some of these. Lemon has its own fruit, its own nutrients. Grapefruit, uh, citrus has its own nutrients. You drink milk, you drink coffee, but just be careful. Like those acidic stuff can cause um, can decay teeth. And so just to remind that, you need to maintain and just use water, rinse it, you'll be fine. Yeah. And on the other hand, you have seawater that's base, baking soda, very base, and bleach. Oh, this is very highly active. So you're gonna remove all this chemical reaction, chemical compound staining basically on your clothes. Uh, yeah. Drain cleaner. So wear your glove because that's gonna burn your skin. Yeah. So that's that. So that's the inorganic, and the next step is the organic. So organic, all of these contains carbon. We are now looking into each of its chemical because the chemical structure can be vary, but collectively, our human body, or basically in the life, all of life, organism contains organic compound. So those organic compound has four major type. We have the carbohydrates, we have lipids, we have protein, we have nucleic acid. And in this page, I'm going to show you the very brief description for all the major function of each. But in our next uh, slides or next video, I'm going to talk about the those each of these in more detail. This is gradually going from inorganic, not organism. In means not, right? So inorganic to organic, organic going to organ, human body, right? So this is step by step. So carbohydrate is important. It's where you get your energy. We quantify those energy as calorie. Yeah, let me hold on a second. Let me type it. Let me type it for you. Here we go. Calorie. Yes, calorie. So that's that. Tools. We can quantify those energy as calorie right here. Calorie. Yeah. So you need to have those because your body needs energy. Lipid also provide energy, but lipid also provides so many things. It is a major component for cell membrane, right here, cell membrane. And it produces some hormone, just some, not a lot. Hormone mainly produced from the protein. So we have protein hormone, we have lipid hormone. Lipid provide insulation, so it helps organ with some insulation so they don't get uh, impact by your bone or by punch or something like that. They can absorb the impact. Yes, insulation. Just like your package, right? In your package, you need to have some bubble package, and that's in our human body. That's lipid. It's store energy. So lipid is also a form of the energy, but carbohydrate is a primary source. You eat rice, you eat pasta, those are carbohydrates. You eat bread, those are carbohydrates. You do eat lipids, but lipids usually some people start to take like keto diet, and the lipid become the major source of the energy. But generally speaking, carbohydrate is primary one because lipid can be used in some other thing. But our body stored if you have a extra calorie, calorie, you have extra calorie, extra carbohydrates in your body. Our body will not store the extra food you eat. We store those extra food. We store them not as carbohydrates. We store them as carbohydrate in some way, but we also store them as fat. So you can gain fat. Yeah, because fat is a form to store the energy. Protein is a different one. Protein is basically allow our body to perform different function. So here that is not function. Uh, Hormone provide function. So protein also produce hormone right here. Does it say it? It's signaling, that's a hormone thing. Regulation, that's a hormonal thing. Yeah. Enzyme, protein produce the enzyme, allow chemical reaction to be facilitate chemical reaction. Protein provide structure support. Your bone is made by protein. Your skin is made by protein. So all these are protein. Yeah. Hair is a protein. Keratin, that's a protein. Yeah. Nail is protein. It's also keratin. So protein produce all different function. So it's very huge variety of different function. And so they have different protein structure. Nucleic acid, that's include DNA, deoxyribonucleic nucleic acid, RNA, R is ribose, Na means nucleic acid, DNA, D is deoxyribose, nucleic acid. So DNA and RNA, they are important genetic components in your body. And so this is how you get your uh, traits from your parents. You look like your parents because you got their DNA. Yes, so that's that. Yeah, so there are four. So what do you need to remember? You need to remember what is their major function and what these four are organic compound. Okay, all right. So that's for today, and I'm going to. This is the end of the slide. I'm going to use another file to talk in depth about all these four different organic compounds. All right, so see you next time. Bye bye.